Have you ever noticed how climbing stairs feels a little harder than it used to? Or maybe you've picked up a grocery bag and thought, wow, that's heavier than I remember. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. As we get older, it's completely normal to feel a dip in energy or strength. But here's something most people don't realize. Losing muscle after 60 doesn't have to be a given. That slow, sneaky loss of strength? It has a name, sarcopenia. But the good news is, you can fight back. And it doesn't require a gym, membership, or a personal trainer. Believe it or not, something as simple and natural as fruit can make a big difference. That's right. Certain fruits have powerful nutrients that can actually help rebuild muscle, support recovery, and even reverse the effects of sarcopenia. And no, this isn't about trendy superfoods or expensive supplements. This is about delicious, everyday fruits you can easily find in your kitchen or your local market. So if you're over 60 and want to stay strong, independent, and full of energy, this video is just for you. We're going to talk about 5 specific fruits that are scientifically backed to support muscle health and help your body bounce back stronger. Let's get into it. Now let's start with a fruit you've probably enjoyed many times in your life, bananas. But don't let their simplicity fool you. Bananas are little powerhouses when it comes to muscle function. Why? One word: potassium. Potassium is essential for muscle contraction and nerve function. Without enough of it, your muscles can feel weak, shaky, or even cramp up unexpectedly. Sound familiar? When your potassium levels drop, your muscles can't do their job properly. And for those of us over 60, we can't afford to let that slide. Bananas give you a steady dose of potassium, along with natural sugars that provide gentle energy without the crash. They're also rich in vitamin B6, which helps your body process protein, another key piece of the muscle-building puzzle. So whether you slice one into your oatmeal or blend it into a smoothie, bananas are one of the simplest ways to support stronger muscles every day. And the best part? They're easy on the stomach and perfect for breakfast or a quick afternoon pick-me-up. Now, speaking of powerful fruits, let's talk about something a little more colorful: berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Take your pick. These tiny gems are absolutely packed with antioxidants, which are your body's secret weapon against inflammation. Why does that matter for muscle health? Well, as we age, inflammation tends to increase, and that inflammation can actually slow down the repair of muscle tissue. So even if you're walking regularly or doing light strength exercises, inflammation might be getting in the way of your results. Berries, especially blueberries, are rich in anthocyanins. These are plant compounds that actively reduce inflammation and support circulation. That means more nutrients get to your muscles and recovery happens faster. Think of it this way. You're not just eating something tasty. You're giving your body the tools it needs to bounce back and rebuild. And if you've ever felt sore or stiff after activity, a handful of berries might be the most delicious medicine you can find. Toss them on your yogurt, blend them into a shake, or just eat them plain. They're good no matter how you enjoy them. But let's take a moment here. If all of this sounds too good to be true, fruits helping reverse muscle loss, just remember this. Muscle health isn't only about lifting weights. It's also about nutrition. And fruits like bananas and berries offer your body the natural fuel it needs to maintain and rebuild strength, especially when paired with simple movement and hydration. Now, while bananas and berries are excellent choices, there's another fruit you might not expect to see on this list, but it absolutely deserves a spot. And that's the humble papaya. If you've never tried one, now might be the time to give it a chance. Papaya is rich in vitamin C, which most people associate with immune health, but it's also crucial for the production of collagen. And collagen, in case you didn't know, is a key protein found in your muscles, tendons, and skin. Without enough vitamin C, your body can't make collagen efficiently, and that can slow down your ability to repair or build new muscle tissue. Papaya also contains a natural enzyme called papain, which helps your body break down protein and absorb it more effectively. For older adults, that's a game changer. You might be eating plenty of protein, but if your digestion isn't what it used to be, you might not be getting all the benefits. Papaya helps make sure that valuable protein gets where it needs to go, to your muscles. It's also gentle on the digestive system and great for anyone dealing with bloating or irregular digestion. One slice of ripe papaya in the morning, or as a light dessert after dinner, can go a long way in supporting not only your muscles but your gut health too. So, what do we have so far? Bananas for potassium and energy, berries for inflammation and recovery, papaya for digestion and collagen support. You can probably start to see the pattern here. These fruits aren't just healthy snacks, they're functional foods that are actively working with your body to help you stay strong, mobile and independent. And look, I get it. When we think about muscle loss, the mind usually jumps straight to lifting weights or hitting the gym. But food is just as powerful. The right nutrients at the right time can do wonders, and the beauty of it is, you don't need to overhaul your whole diet. You just need to add in a few key things that support your body's natural ability to heal and rebuild. Simple steps, big results. Now that we've talked about a few fruits you may already have in your kitchen, let's keep this momentum going. Because the next one might surprise you, and it has a unique compound that your muscles absolutely love. Now that we've talked about the power of bananas and berries, let's move on to a fruit you may not immediately associate with muscle strength: avocados. Yes, I know. Technically it's a fruit, even if it doesn't taste sweet like the others, but let me tell you, this one's a quiet powerhouse. If bananas are like your quick fix buddy and berries are your antioxidant army, avocados are your solid foundation. They're packed with healthy fats, especially something called monounsaturated fats. Why does that matter for muscle? Well, these fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, something many older adults are low in. And guess what? Vitamin D is key to preserving muscle mass and strength. But avocados don't stop there. They also bring in fiber, magnesium and potassium, three things that support your muscles, your heart, and even your digestion. A lot of people over 60 find that their metabolism isn't what it used to be. Maybe the weight doesn't come off like it used to, or you feel sluggish. Avocados offer fuel that's steady, not the kind that spikes your blood sugar and leaves you drained afterward. Now, if you're wondering, okay, but how do I add avocado into my day without making a big production of it? You don't have to be fancy. A few slices on whole grain toast in the morning, mashed into a tuna salad, or even tossed in a smoothie with a little cocoa powder and banana. It blends creamy and smooth without tasting like a vegetable. And your muscles will thank you. Now that brings us to a fruit that's been enjoyed for centuries and for good reason: apples. They may not be exotic or trendy, but they're as dependable as an old friend. Here's the interesting part. Apples contain a compound called ursolic acid. You might not have heard of it, but it's been shown in studies to help reduce muscle wasting and even encourage muscle growth, especially in aging bodies. It's like nature tucked a little secret strength booster into this simple fruit, and apples are easy. No peeling, no mess, just grab one and go. They help regulate blood sugar, fight inflammation, and even support lung and heart health. And we know that muscle strength isn't just about lifting weights, it's about your whole body working together. Strong muscles mean better posture, easier breathing, steadier walking. Every little bit counts. Plus, apples are satisfying. One medium apple has about 4 grams of fiber, and that's the kind of fiber that helps you feel full and helps regulate digestion. If you're trying to stay strong and lean without feeling like you're always hungry, apples are your friend. Pair them with a little almond butter or cheese, and you've got a muscle-friendly snack that feels like a treat. Let's take a breath here and think about what we're really aiming for. This isn't just about reversing sarcopenia. That's the fancy word doctors use for age-related muscle loss. It's about waking up in the morning and feeling like you can trust your legs. It's about reaching for something on a shelf without wincing. It's about playing with your grandkids, carrying groceries, gardening, dancing, and living the life you deserve. Food is part of that, and the right fruits can quietly do the work of helping your body rebuild from the inside out. Now, the last fruit I want to talk about today might surprise you a bit: pomegranates. Yes, those juicy red seeds that seem like a lot of work to get into, they are absolutely worth it. Pomegranates are packed with antioxidants and polyphenols that reduce inflammation. And when your body is inflamed, whether from arthritis, stress, or age, it's harder to build and maintain muscle. But what makes pomegranates really special is that they help improve blood flow. Better circulation means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients. That's like turning on the faucet full blast, instead of letting it drip. The result? Your muscles recover faster, rebuild stronger, and perform better. That matters whether you're doing a gentle yoga session, walking around the block, or just carrying in the groceries. You don't need to eat a whole pomegranate every day. Even a small glass of 100% pomegranate juice, just a few ounces, can deliver benefits. Or sprinkle the seeds over a salad or oatmeal. They add a little crunch, a little tartness, and a whole lot of muscle-supporting power. Here's something to keep in mind. None of these fruits work in isolation. It's not just about eating one banana and expecting miracles. But when you make a habit of choosing foods that support your muscles, when you reach for the apple instead of the cookie, the avocado instead of the mayo, you're setting your body up for strength, balance, and resilience. You're telling yourself, I'm still building, I'm still growing, I'm still living. And it's never too late. I've seen people in their 70s, even their 80s, make changes and see real results. Energy coming back, fewer falls, better sleep, better moods. That's not magic. It's nourishment. It's movement. It's paying attention to what your body is asking for and giving it what it needs. So the next time you're at the grocery store, think of your cart like a little toolbox. What you put in it can either build you up or wear you down. Go for color. Go for freshness. Go for fruit that feeds not just your taste buds, but your strength, your independence, and your future. Now that we've looked at the power of avocados, apples, and pomegranates, let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further with the final fruit on this list, pineapple. Now, pineapple might make you think of tropical vacations or summer fruit salads, but it's more than just sweet and juicy. Pineapple contains something special called bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps your body break down protein and fight inflammation. Why does that matter? Well, when you're over 60, your body doesn't absorb protein as efficiently as it used to. Bromelain helps make the most of the protein you eat, whether it's from chicken, fish, or plant-based sources. So it goes toward building and repairing muscle instead of getting wasted. That's huge. And the anti-inflammatory power of pineapple? That's no small thing either. Inflammation is one of the silent saboteurs of aging. It can cause your joints to ache, your muscles to weaken, and your body to feel sluggish. By including anti-inflammatory fruits like pineapple in your diet, you're not just making your meals tastier, you're actively helping your muscles recover and grow. And don't overlook the vitamin C in pineapple either. It's critical for collagen production, which supports not just your skin but also your muscles, tendons, and ligaments. It's part of the scaffolding that holds you together. If you're dealing with muscle stiffness or joint pain, pineapple might become your new best friend. Worried about the sugar? Don't be. In its whole form, pineapple is packed with fiber, which slows down the absorption of natural sugars and helps keep your blood sugar steady. Just don't go overboard with pineapple juice that strips away the fiber and concentrates the sugar. Stick with the real fruit in slices, chunks, or blend it into a smoothie with some Greek yogurt and spinach for a muscle-boosting blend. So now you've got the 5, bananas for energy, and potassium berries for antioxidants and inflammation control avocados, for healthy fats and vitamin absorption, apples for oxalic acid, and strength pineapple for protein absorption and joint support. Each one of these fruits does a different job, but together they support a powerful mission, helping you stay strong, active and confident after 60. This is about rebuilding, not just maintaining. You're not just trying to avoid getting weaker, you're actively getting stronger. Here's your simple challenge. Over the next 7 days, try to include at least 2 of these fruits in your daily meals. Mix and match. Make a smoothie. Slice an apple. Add berries to breakfast. You don't have to change everything overnight, but small steps can lead to big changes. You've got more power than you think. Your muscles aren't gone, they're just waiting to be fed the right way. Combine these fruits with a little strength training, some stretching, a few deep breaths of fresh air, and you're not just reversing sarcopenia, you're rewriting what aging looks like for you. You've made it this far in life, you've built so much, and you still have strength to build. Let your food work for you, not against you. If this video helped you, hit that like button so more people over 60 can find it. Share it with a friend or loved one who could use a boost. And if you want more tips like this, simple, powerful, and age-smart, subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and stay kind to your body.